Pennies and Pens. It's your girl, Loud Pen, CEO of ISLP, the InkSpot LLC. Today's video is called Penny Mamamoo announces their U.S. tour, and bonus, Mamamoo Plus just dropped a new song called Chico Malo today, Tuesday, March 21st, 2023. Okay, so first of all, let me say thanks so much for watching, checking out the Penny Black YouTube channel, and supporting my business, ISLP, the InkSpot LLC, which for those that don't know, ISLP, the InkSpot LLC, is a creative production company and a multicultural creative agency based in Dallas. That's just a really long-winded fancy way of saying that we're a Black and woman-owned business that creates our own original products, and we provide branding, marketing, public relations, event planning, styling, copywriting, all that jizzy jazz to multicultural brands and businesses, okay? So go to ISLPDTX.com to learn more about us. We've got Pennies and Pens, our vegan fashion brand. We've also published 3 different books, produced 4 travel guides. We've got an online magazine. We work with all different types of clients. Go on the website, learn more about us, shop the ink, check us out, support a Black and woman-owned business. So now let's get to the topic of today's video. Penny Mamamoo finally, out of nowhere in the middle of March, announced their U.S. tour. Moo-moos have been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting for this tour announcement. Oh my God! Seriously. Let me break it down for you, Pennies and Pens. For those of you who ain't moo-moos, which for those that don't know, that's the name of Mamamoo's fandom. Mamamoo is a famous K-pop girl group whom I just declared as the queens of K-pop, okay? Why? Because they are the queens, because don't nobody do K-pop like them, okay? Seriously. Seriously! All right, anyways. So way back in October 2022, remember that day? I don't know. I don't either. It was 6 freaking months ago. I can barely remember what I was doing yesterday, let alone what I was doing 6 months ago. So anyways, 6 months ago, Mamamoo announced that they were going on a world tour. So me and all the moo-moos were all in the comment section like, yeah, Mamamoo going on a world tour. That's what's up. Let's go. When do we buy our tickets? Okay. And then like finally a month after that, or like 2-3 months after that, they post another teaser saying that it's the teaser of the Asia tour. Wait, I don't live in Asia. I live in America. What the fuck? When are y'all going to tour here? So I'm looking at the poster, looking at the dates, and don't get me wrong, I am so happy for Asian moo-moos who were able to go and see Mamamoo. Honey, what an accomplishment. I am learning as a moo-moo that it's what an accomplishment that if you were able to go to the Seoul concert, the Tokyo concert. I know they also did a day in China. They went to the Philippines. Honey, if you was able to go, good for you. Great, fantastic. I'm so happy that other moo-moos were able to enjoy hearing Mamamoo live. But at the same time, I was salty like, I live in the U.S. I can't just be going over there and go to a concert. Right? So I'm like, when are they going to announce the U.S. tour to North America? Honey, I'll even get to Europe or South America, right? I can get on a plane, okay? I got a passport, right? But I'm like, they not announcing nothing, right? So, finally, like I was talking about in my Penny Mina announcements enlistment video, I've been trying to stay off so y'all, I got to get off, okay? Because even after I gave up regular social media like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, as far as like posting, sometimes because of K-pop, my addiction to K-pop, I would be still on these apps checking out what the K-pop artists done did and posted. Then I would also be on like K-pop social media specific apps like Fan Cafe, you know? And I was getting all addicted to those. And I was like, I can't be addicted to this stuff and on these apps all day and going back and forth with other fans about this, that, and the third. I say this, they don't like it. They say something I don't like. It's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Add all this unnecessary additional stress to my life. I'm like, I got enough things to stress about. I'm an adult. You know, I got bills to pay. I got this, I got that. You know, I got other stuff I can be stressing about other than what's going on in the world of K-pop. So I've been giving up the K-pop apps, not checking them, not on there, not watching vlogs. Like literally, I've been trying to literally keep the YouTube app only to my channel when I need to post and upload a video or to check to see how many views a video recently got. That's the only reasons I'm trying to be on any form of social media right now, seriously, because I gotta wean myself off, because it was, like I said, causing unnecessary stress and drama about nothing. So but I had randomly been Googling Mamamoo tour, you know, like I had been Googling this for off and on for over the past 6 months. You know what I'm saying? I really started Googling it even more in January, February, because I'm like, they should announce something on the tail end of that the Asia leg of the tour, because the Asia leg of the tour happened between mid-January up until mid-February. Solar, that's Solar right there behind me, this poster right next to Marvin. She is the leader of Mamamoo, but anyways, her birthday is in February. So I'm like, around that time should be new tour announcement coming. Ain't nothing happening, nothing popping. So last week, like middle of March, Mamamoo tour, world tour, I Google. Matter of fact, that's not even how I found out about it, not through Googling it. I was on YouTube to watch some of the teasers for the new Mamamoo Plus album and just happened to see Mamamoo U.S. tour teaser. I said, what? They are gonna tour the U.S.? Oh my goodness, let me click on and watch the video. So I click on, watch the video. All it is just footage of previous concerts and tours. But at the end is a poster with all of the cities that they're going to be visiting in the U.S. along with the dates. And they're going to 9 different U.S. cities. And guess what, Pennies and Pens? One of those U.S. cities of the 9, only 9 U.S. cities, is Fort Worth, Texas, which is 40 minutes from me. So I can hop the train, go to Fort Worth, listening to some Mamamoo live. Oh my God, I'm so excited. And Lord willing, that's the week that I come back from Seoul myself. So it'll be pretty dope if I can go on that trip and then come back and go to that Mamamoo concert. There's a couple of kinks I gotta work out. You know, adulting. How you gonna do everything on a $2 budget? Y'all know adulting. You know how that go. You know how that go. Stop it. So I was so excited and hyped because I really was getting very nervous, you know, and I was really very angry with them, to be blunt, about not I literally was planning to do a video like, why haven't y'all announced these tour dates? Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Because 6 months from the original tour announcement is a long time. You feel what I'm saying? And just in general, I'm still used to the way we do things in the Western, the international market. When an artist announces a world tour, they announce every single city and date from the time the tour is first announced. It's just not done in this like piecemeal way. It's just all the dates, all the cities, the venues, everything from the second it's announced. Like that's just what Beyonce just did with her Renaissance tour. That's what Janet Jackson has done, New Edition. And keep in mind, I already have tickets. Well, I already have my New Edition tickets. I haven't gotten my Janet ticket yet. That's a long story. But I'm getting those. Haven't gotten the Beyonce ticket yet either. But, you know, so when it comes to a K-pop group like Mamamoo, you know, especially it's like, even though, yeah, I've been listening to them for the past 3 years consistently, and obviously they're on my wall next to one of the greatest artists and my favorite artist of all time, Mr. Marvin Gaye. So that's a big deal. But as a fan that hasn't heard them live, that's why I was getting so prickly about this tour announcement, because I was like, you know, I've heard and I've read in the comment section that y'all are dope live, and from the live vocals that I've heard through a video, you sound good, but I am the type of music fan and live music person where I want to go to your concert, your show in person, because I want to be able to hear you sing live for myself and decide for myself that you can sing and that you're dope and that all this money I've spent on you guys over the past 3 years is actually worth it, to be blunt. And that is because I have been listening to some of the most iconic artists and have heard them sing and seen them perform live. Like, yeah, I'm pressed to go to this Janet Jackson concert, but I've already seen her live and she's Janet Jackson. So, I mean, you feel me? Same thing with Beyonce. Like, her husband, Jay-Z. Like, I know if I go and buy a ticket to a Beyonce, Jay-Z, Janet Jackson show, I know that shit is gonna be litty. You feel me? And so with Mamamoo, you know, y'all newer than them. I ain't seen y'all live, so I'm prickly. Like, are y'all even doing this tour? Can y'all even sing live? Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, that's me, to be blunt. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, you know, y'all competing right now with Janet, and she touring, New Edition touring, Beyonce touring. What the fuck is going on with Mamamoo? I'm being blunt, you know, because I'm a big K-pop fan and Moo and all of that, but I'm still used to the way we do things in international Western market, and you listen to the best artists in that realm. And so I'm a snob. I am a live music snob, tour snob. You feel me? I want it to be done and announced in a certain way. So I'm so happy and glad that they finally did announce this U.S. tour. And it's going to be so important for them to, you know, kill it on this tour, which I know they're going to do, Moo-Moos. I know I got a little, like, you know, but that's what I'm saying, because, like, it's not just about, oh, it's been a pandemic for 3 years and nobody's been able to tour and perform live and we as fans haven't been able to go to live shows. It's also about the fact that is the narrative for every artist in the world, right? And now that touring and all of this live music stuff has restarted again, you are going to be competing with some of the biggest artists of all time. So it is just so important for them to kill this tour, and you know what I'm saying? Really, yeah. Because Janet's touring right now. You feel me? New Edition, Beyonce, these artists. I mean, Janet got albums that are 40 fucking years old. You see what I'm saying? And when she performs songs from them albums that's 40 years old, Control, ain't nobody gonna not know the words to the song because it's been out for a long time. That's the narrative some of y'all try to play her with on the internet. But trust me, when I'm at that Janet Jackson concert June 2nd here in Dallas, everybody gonna be singing along. You feel me? Because Janet is Janet. You know what I'm saying? So we want to get Mamamoo to that same level too, all right? So now that Mamamoo is officially really moving forward with their first world tour in 9 years, which is crazy. Something else I want to talk about and touch on. Why the fuck it took 9 years to tour Mamamoo? It just seems really sexist to me. The reason why I say sexist is because I have noticed that male K-pop artists, whether they groups or soloists, tour more and faster than females. Like, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the name of the group, but they one of Mamamoo's label mates, and I'm actually not, because I don't want to pit them too much against, but they touring and had already done their first world tour like last year. And like this group to me is not as well known as Mamamoo, but because they're a male group, it's like they toured first. And then even though I do love this group that I am going to mention, I'm proud of them getting ready to embark on their first world tour, Gravity. They again debuted 3 years ago, but it's like something about male artists and groups, it's like they tour more and faster. And, you know, and that's something that I really want to call out a lot of female K-pop fans about, because I've met so many female K-pop fans that, actually the majority of fans that I've met in K-pop are females, but that just, they don't listen to the female groups or the soloists like they do the male groups and soloists, which is crazy. But I'm like, as women, that is in a lot of ways us internalizing sexism, i.e. this idea that everything that men do or a man does is somehow better and more important than what a woman does. So why you ain't listening to Mamamoo and other female K-pop groups or female K-pop soloists? What's up with that? I've literally had fans be like, I don't listen to the girl groups. Why not? You're a female. Like that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, if you're a straight woman like me, the male groups and artists is the eye candy that you're looking for. But as a woman, I want to support the artistry and work of other women, even though that's not what I'm into romantically. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm saying, y'all, like, if you like men like pens, and you know what I'm saying, you be like, oh, I like this guy from my stacks. I think he is so cute, right? But that don't mean you don't listen to the female artists and groups. It's because that's not what you're attracted to. Am I making sense? Are we coming together? The reason I'm calling this out is because things like that affects whether or not girl groups like Mamamoo tour and get tours announced, right? Right? In the international market, because they are a Korean girl group. Okay, so it's a big deal for them to tour a whole other foreign country, right? So if we want that kind of stuff to happen, gotta support them. You know what I'm saying? All right. Because seriously, they are only the second K-pop girl group that I've seen get a big announcement like this on a tour. The second. Two. Like, I saw one other group. And their tour was last year. So I'm like, what's going on? But like, when it comes to the male groups and soloists, honey, they on tour all the dang on time. You can't keep up with their tour. They tour this, tour that, do this festival, and in all different types of countries. The females, I'm calling that shit out. Because I'm like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And I'm not just blaming Mamamoo's agency, which is what a lot of muumuus and other K-pop fans would do. Because it's a deeper, broader issue than that. Because it's other female K-pop girl groups and soloists that also haven't really toured like that. That's not on the same agency as Mamamoo. So there you go, y'all. This is a broader issue in context here. Okay, let's talk about it. Y'all know Penny Black YouTube channel. This is from the perspective of a black millennial woman. So I'm going to be calling out racism and sexism and all that silly shit that shouldn't exist no more in 2023, but clearly still does. So I'm excited. Mamamoo is going on their tour. I'm getting my ticket next week. Also, before I go, let me make sure I talk about Mamamoo Plus's new song, Chico Malo. Y'all, this song is so fire. I love everything about it. I cannot believe Solar and Mumble somehow came out with a better song than that song that they did last year, which was called Better. That's because Better was such a dope song. It really has such a dope vibe to it. And I personally loved the cameo and feature from Big Naughty. I'm actually was thinking about buying his solo album just because of how much I loved his voice in that feature on that album. But I saw, this is why I want to stay off of social media apps and stuff, because I saw fans like, I don't like the feature with Big Naughty. And I was like, oh my God, K-pop fans and people on the internet find anything to complain about. Literally anything. You're complaining about somebody featuring on the song. It's just, another thing to complain about. Now I'm complaining about other people complaining. But anyways, yeah, the song Chico Malo is fire. I'm also really loving the fact that they brought in so much traditional Korean culture and the visuals and the branding, because obviously they wore hanbok in the video. For those that don't know, hanbok is traditional Korean dress. So they both wore hanbok in the video. For those that don't know, Mamamoo Plus is a subunit group of Mamamoo that consists of Solar and Moonbul. So those two, they're the two oldest members of Mamamoo. So Solar's the leader and the main vocalist, and then Moonbul is the main rapper, but also is a phenomenal vocalist herself. So they're the two that are in Mamamoo Plus, and it's a subunit. They had officially launched last year. They did a song and some merch. I love the song better, but I didn't copy any of the merch because it didn't have the song on CD, and I just like it when I have the music on CD. So I personally did not copy any of the better merch, but it looked dope. But anyways, they did their first official comeback with this new album, which is due out next week. And so this first single, Chico Malo, is the pre-release single that just dropped today. So like I said, in the visuals, they both wore, in the music video and in the visuals to promote the song, they wore a hanbok. Also, the song incorporates traditional Korean instruments. I'm not sure the names of these instruments, but I know that they are traditional Korean instruments. Just because if you watch the music video, you can obviously tell that they're traditional instruments. But they're incorporated into the song. So I thought that was really cool and beautiful. So the song itself is all about, you know, the bad guy that, you know, you shouldn't like, but you like him anyways. And he's bad boy. Honey, y'all know the bad boy. You know the bad boy that we all be liking, and we be knowing we need to stay away. He be having a lot of tattoos, and he be eating ramen and drinking soju. But honey, you like some of that soju too. So then you talk to the bad boy. Shouldn't talk to the Chico Malo. No, Chico Malo. But we all do it anyways, Pennies. Sis, we do it anyways. Because you be liking that he have all them tattoos and he like to eat ramen. He like to drink soju. Yes, you do. But we got to stay away from the Chico Malo. We got to leave him alone because he ain't no good. Honey, he ain't no good. Marvin Gaye said, what's going on? Nothing with the Chico Malo, because we leaving him alone. So anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a beautiful day. Oh, let me get the remote off the ground so I can end the video. But thank you so much for watching. I shot like 5 videos today, so I am tired. Okay? Everybody have a great day. Peace.